I was 15 when I met Andrew. It was love at first sight, which is ridiculous. It doesn't really work that way. It's lust at first sight. It's obsession at first sight. It is not love. You don't even know this person. It's like saying, oh, I met Ted Bundy. He's got dreamy eyes. It was love at first sight. Right up until he put the cuffs on me and slit my throat. Like, no, it's not. Welcome to Trash TV Review. My name is Greg Gillespie. I'm your host. I want to welcome you. If you already know what we do here. You're here, right? We do some reviews of Maury shows and Steve Wilkos. And basically, we try to learn to live our lives better by watching other people fuck up theirs. And that's pretty much what this is all about. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, comment, and by all means share it with your friends if you find this content to be amusing, entertaining, or informative at all. Please share it. And without any further ado, we are going to get into Is My Baby Daddy Paying for Strippers? And having watched enough Maury, my instinct says yes. If you have to ask the question, there's no need to answer it. And we're going to get here. Maury's truth test, cheating men exposed. That doesn't sound good, does it? And here we go. Let's see what we've got today.
This is Corey. Now, at 15, Corey met and fell in love with this man, Andrew. And when she was 16...
Andrew's cheating on her. I can tell you right now. I look in this kid's eyes. He's cheated. Mary biting the lips like that. Cheater, 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 cheater.
She got pregnant with her now 1-year-old...
Pregnant at 16.
Son Cameron. And although they are both young, oh, look at him.
Oh, look at him. Generic white child.
And scared, Corey and Andrew decided to raise this child together as a family. A decision Corey feels Andrew deeply regrets.
Who wouldn't? At 15 fucking years old, 16 years old. Well, it was 16 when she got knocked out. We're going to live as a family and everything's going to be great. This, people, by the way, this right here, you see, is the result of no father in the house, probably for either one of these kids, right? He had nobody teaching him how to be a man, how to be responsible as a man, right? And she had no father showing her how women are, how to respect women and how to treat women, right? There's all these people that say that a father is superfluous. You don't need, men aren't necessary. Right? This is the result of that. This is what happens. They both have daddy issues, right? Because neither one of them had a father in the house. I would guarantee it. And neither one of them knows what it takes to be a man or to be a father or to be a husband or to be, in a monogamous, truthful, honest relationship. So let's go.
Making. See, Corey suspects Andrew is not only cheating, but he's paying for sex. He doesn't love her and fears deep down inside.
Now, I got to be honest. It'd probably be better, like if you think about it, if he's cheating, if he was actually paying for sex. Because when you're paying for sex, it means there's no commitment there. It's a cash transaction, right? So actually, there's no girlfriend involved. There's no bringing people out on dates and all that other shit. So in a way, okay, all right, okay, I'm being an asshole. I know.
He wishes he could walk away. Why?
Yeah.
I was 15 when I met Andrew. It was love at first sight. I moved in with him right away.
You heard that. It was 15 when I was 15 when I met Andrew. It was love at first sight, which is ridiculous. It doesn't really work that way. It's lust at first sight. It's obsession at first sight. It is not love. You don't even know this person. It's like saying, oh, I met Ted Bundy. He's got dreamy eyes. It was love at first sight. Right up until he put the cuffs on me and slit my throat. Like, no, it's not. And then 15, okay? This goes to the point that there's no, now I say there's no parents. Forget about no father in the picture. Where's her mother? At 15, she met him, fell in love, and moved right in with him at 15. Okay? That is the whole story right there. Enough known, right? And geez, do you think it was too quick? Do you think we were too young? Just a little?
And I got pregnant right away.
Got pregnant right away.
I was so happy. We thought we were too young, and I felt the same way at first, but then
At first, we were so happy. No, she was happy. He was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What did I do? Oh, fuck. You know how this works, right, kid? Nah, not really. Not really.
And we decided that we were going to make it work and be a family.
Yeah. Secret affair. Do you
During
think?
my pregnancy, Andrew admitted to cheating on me once. Since I've had
As like cockroaches, people. If he admits to one, there's 10 in the wall.
the baby, I still feel like he's cheating on me. I find texts on his phone all the time.
Do you
from
really?
Other girls. His friends come up to me all the time and tell me he's paying for sex.
Now, what kind of friend does that? A friend who wants to fuck her, because that's the only friend who would do that. Go up to your girl, go, yeah, you know, your man's fucking around, you know, so you should fuck me. Yeah.
Andrew makes me feel that me and Cameron are a burden in his life.
Me and Cameron. But you are. You're a burden in his life. Of course you are. What 19-year-old would not feel that way? You know, it doesn't make you bad people. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean he doesn't even like you, but you are a burden. He's 19. You're 19. You shouldn't be making babies. Just because you have the equipment doesn't mean you should use it.
My biggest fear is that all my suspicions were right. I would be devastated.
But you already know they are. Oh, look, that's a good one right there. You already know they're right. That's why you're here. You're here because you can't trust him. You don't believe him. You know he's full of shit. You know he's fucking other women. And here you are on the fucking Maury show.
Because I love him so much.
I love him so much. What do you love about him? All right, here's my question. Right, one of my many. I have the eternal questions. I should write a blog about that. The eternal questions. And one is, what do you love about him? You can't just say, I love him. I love him. What do you love? You love that he cheats on you. You love that you can't trust him. You love that you believe that he thinks you're a burden. You love that he doesn't want to be with you. That he's spending money on strippers. Like, tell me what you love. What do you love? Oh, well, when he's not doing all that stuff, he's just a fabulous guy. No, he's a piece of shit. Because if he's really doing all those things and you really believe he's doing all those things, right? That's that. You can't help who you love. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can. You know? It's ridiculous.
You love him with all your heart.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. And look at it. Oh my gosh. What she loves is the fantasy of him. What she loves is the idea that one day he's actually going to commit to her. They're going to have this wonderful thing. Somehow they're going to like win the lottery and have this beautiful house. And they're going to have 2 more kids or 3 more kids and the dog running around in the yard and everything's going to be great. And he's going to come home and he's going to love me and we're going to be together 24/7 so he can't fuck any other women and everything is going to be great. That's what she loves. When you watch it, oh yes. You see the eyes go up and everything. Oh, it's all fantasy. There's no reality to this whatsoever. There's no reality. She's in love with an idea, with a thought, with a fantasy, because the guy that she's in love with cheats on her, spends their hard-earned money on other women, and tries not to be with her or her son as much as possible so that he can fuck these other women. That's who she's in love with.
As soon as I met him, I knew that I loved
As soon as
him.
why? Because he's got nice eyes, right? And he said the things he needed to say in order to fuck me.
15.
Yeah, I was 15, and
It's
I gave
15.
up everything.
And all the decisions that you make at 15 are just like for the rest of your life, and it's going to be great.
Everything for him. Like, I went against my parents. Like, I moved
Parents.
again.
Now I'm surprised. She said parents. And maybe they're better parents than I thought and said, look, if you're going to be with this guy, get the fuck out. Because you can't do this. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. All right. So good for them. Good for them. If that's the case, I don't know.
Out like a month after I met him, and I trusted him, and
Trusted him. Why?
15 to 19. This is 4 years.
4 years.
You don't think his heart's in it anymore, do you?
no,
Ah.
I don't. I think that as soon as I got pregnant, it was like we were a burden. I don't think.
You were a burden. He wasn't planning on that. He probably didn't even want to live with you. He wanted somebody to cook for him. Maybe he's got no parents. Oh, she cooks, she cleans. Yeah, we'll play house. We're going to play house. Because at 15, that's all you can do. You're playing house. This isn't real. It's not real. You're 15, you're both in high school, for fuck's sake. Come on, man.
He really wants to be here, and
In fact, right after you got pregnant, what happened?
he admitted to cheating on me with.
Oh,
You didn't walk away
because I love him so much. Watch, I guarantee it. Because I'm so in love with him, Maury. How could I more, please?
Why?
Because he told me that he regretted it and it was a mistake and he was just confused, and
You know, honey, when I was busting that nut, I was thinking of you the whole time.
he
And I really regret it. Yeah.
just
take
loved
that
me
the way
and
you
wanted
want.
to be with me.
But you think since you had the child,
But there's been more.
why?
Do you think? Because I'm not that stupid, Maury. I may appear that stupid, but I'm not really that stupid. And that's why I think there may be more.
Because I constantly find text messages on his phone from other girls and
Stop looking.
incoming calls all the time saying if we were playing, we wouldn't have done what we did. And
You think he's paid for sex?
I believe that he has because I was out for dinner with one of
He
my
said,
friends.
no, I've never paid for it. Look how good looking I am. I don't pay for sex at all. I fuck him raw.
And one of his buddies just came up to me and told me that
That's the dude that wants to fuck her. I guarantee it. There's no other reason that a guy would break the bro code and go to his woman and say, yo, your man is fucking, he's paying for sex over here, right? Unless he wanted to fuck her. And that's exactly what it is. He wants to fuck her. I guarantee it.
paid for sex. And I couldn't even finish my
What did
dinner.
he say?
So.
I couldn't even finish my dinner.
Front him?
Look at the
I asked
grin
him,
on
he
his
said
face.
that he was a liar and he didn't know what he was talking about. And
A liar.
This man of yours goes out on dates.
yes,
Of course he does.
because I seen a text message on his phone.
See, oh God. Why are they even here? Like, what proof does this woman need? The people that are coming up and telling her he's fucking around on you. She's finding receipts. She's text messages, phone calls. He stays out. He goes out on dates. What do you need? Like, what more proof do you need? What do you need to find out to know that this guy is not into this shit anymore? And this is the part of letting go that's so hard, people. And I know because I've been there, right? There's something about your ego or whatever it is that just keeps you there and insists that it's going to change. You know, like get out. Like, what are you doing? Well, you know, it's because that fucks with the fantasy. That fantasy of when he said, when you say, I love him. Yeah, I'm so in love. That whole fantasy that goes on, if you're out of it, then it's done. It's over. And you got to go find a fantasy with somebody new now. And that's the hard thing that you need to accept, is that fantasy is now destroyed and it is not going to work. And that's all it is. It's all it'll ever be, because this guy is never going to change. This guy, he's a piece of shit. Or maybe he will as he gets older, but he's got that look to him. Okay, I'm going to judge him, right? He's got that look to him, like that smugness that, you know, I could fuck anybody and everything. And he'll do this until he's 40 and, you know, can't get any, you know, it's going to be a sad life for this guy, I think.
From a girl saying, so are we still on for tomorrow?
Right. Are we
You
still
think
on?
because you've
Like,
had the
what
baby that your body has changed somewhat?
Sure, of course it has.
That he's not attracted
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, because he acts different to me now than when we first met.
This is what he had to say about all your suspicions. Watch this.
Corey and I were young when we had this baby. I was only 18, and like any other teenager, I was scared to be a father. I admitted to cheating once, and I came clean because I regretted it.
He got fucking caught, man. He didn't come. I admitted it because I regret it. I don't believe that for a second.
The lie detector test was nerve-wracking, but in the end, it's going to be worth it because then she's going to know the truth. I'm not cheating, and I'm committed to my family. Corey suspects
It's not a lie, Jerry, if you really believe it.
that I pay for sex, and I'm taking other women on dates. It's just not happening. I've come all this way.
Perish the
take
thought.
This lie detector test.
I didn't come all this way and take this lie detector. You know how many people say that to him? To Maury? No, it's Maury. You know how many people say that to Maury? Oh, why would I come all this way? I was going to lie. The test must be wrong. I wouldn't come. I'm not an idiot. I didn't come all this way to lie. Yeah, you did. You came all this way to take a shot, is what you did.
To prove to Corey that I want this family to work, and I do love her and my son.
Yeah. The thing that you gotta get about the guys like this too is this is his out. This is his ability to say, you know what, you're right. Let me get the fuck out of this shit. I shouldn't have been in it. I'll take care of my kid. I'll be there for my kid, you know. But you and I were done. I want to go. I want to do whatever I'm doing, and you know, this is it. But the ego goes, no. You know, we can make this work. Maybe he's got a fantasy going too, where all of a sudden he's going to wake up and go, you know what? I really do love you. Who knows? Who knows?
Please welcome Andrew. Here's Andrew.
Yeah. That's it. Here we go.
Have a
This
seat,
poor
Andrew.
girl's like a deer in the headlights,
You've
man.
been hearing backstage. You've heard everything. It's not new to you, right? All of her suspicions, right?
Yeah. Nah.
Regret it?
Nah.
No, not really.
Not really. No more. Regret what? Coming here? Being named Andrew? What am I regretting here?
Even though when she got pregnant, you admitted to cheating.
Yeah, I did. I felt like that was the right thing to do.
It was the right. And you know me, Maury. I'm a stand-up guy. I'm a real stand-up guy.
And I still do love her, and I wanted it to work, so I didn't want
Maybe
any
it does.
secrets,
Oh,
and I
no
wanted
secrets.
to get it out, and we could start over fresh.
What does your family mean to you?
Everything. I love
Everything.
My son so much.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
her so much. It's just hard when she's always accusing me of cheating.
A lot?
A lot.
You're not going to pay for sex.
No.
Oh God, no.
Yes, you are.
That's insane. Why pay for it when you can get it for free? Yeah.
She also suspects you actually go out with women on dates.
No.
Oh,
I'm not paying
Dates.
for
Where's all the
nothing.
money going?
It's my money. I drink. That's it.
it's my money. I drink. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. I love it. It's my money. Shut your mouth, woman.
Go out to the bar.
What about the text messages?
What?
Phone. My friend's text message. The girl's text.
Look at this. This guy can't even hold a straight face. It's my phone. Text messages from my friends named Phyllis.
Text message him.
Look at he's so full of shit. Just let this poor little
we
girl
did
go.
some lie detector tests, and we did them in Canada.
And maybe that's it.
And here is the.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe his ego just won't let her go. The idea of some other dude's fucking her just kills him, right? Even though he's done with it, This is like it's his old toy. Again, that reminds me of somebody that I used to be with. Like, oh, I don't want it anymore, but you can't have it either. That kind of thing. And maybe that's what it is. And he figures if he keeps her there, he can bang her once in a while. So keep washing his clothes and cooking his meals and raising his kids, and he'll knock her up every now and again and do what the hell he wants to do. Maybe he's that kind of guy. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. He's got that look to him, that smugness that, he really does look like a guy you just want to fucking punch. I got to be honest with you. He's got that look to him.
First category that we did. It's about spending.
Not
money
that I'm a
on
violent
women.
man.
We asked Andrew when money comes up missing, is it because you are taking other women out on dates? You said no. The lie detector test determined that's a lie.
Now, who couldn't see that one coming, huh? Look at him.
We asked
Don't know what you're talking about.
you when money comes up missing, are you spending it on women you are cheating with? You said no. The lie detector test determined that's a lie.
Well, that kind of makes sense. If you failed the first one, you're going to fail that second one. But again, the thing that gets me is the look of surprise on this girl's face. Like, what the fuck did you think the answers were going to be? See, because all this disrupts the fantasy. It does. And now this fantasy is going to be right in her face now. This idea, like it's one thing to think he's such a scumbag. It's another thing to really know it. And what you have to see is what's going to happen when she has this information. Because it's one thing to have it, right? What are you going to do with the information? I talk to people. I counsel people. I work with a lot of young people, a lot of young drug addicts. And one of the things I remember one kid saying, he was with this girl that he really liked, and he wanted to know about her whole past and everything. I said, well, what are you going to do with this information? What is this information for? Like, if she tells you, like, yeah, one night I got plowed by the front line of the Green Bay Packers, like, what are you going to do with that information? That information can never serve any positive purpose. All you can do is take it out of your back pocket every once in a while and beat her over the head with it. Ah, you slut, you fucked the front line of the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, if neither one of you are virgins coming into this relationship, it's really none of your business. You're together, and you either trust or you don't, because that information can absolutely come to no good, because this is another thing that happens with information. Now, she's being fed this information. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to use it for productive purposes and understand that this guy's a piece of shit, right? He's never going to be faithful to you. He's never going to be faithful to his son, right? Because you say he's a good father. I always like when women say, but he's a good dad. Men who are spending their paychecks on other women and other women's children are not good fathers. They are neglecting their own, right? So you can't say that. You can say he loves his kid, maybe, whatever. But if he really did, he wouldn't be devoting his attention, his money, and his time to other people's families. He would be doing it with his own, right? So what do you do with this information that she's got now? Now she's got this. This is ironclad. Like, this motherfucker's lying, and you can see it. You can see he's a lying douchebag. He's going to lie to every woman he's ever been with, that he's ever going to be with, and you could just see it. It's written all over his face. I hate to call it what it is, but that's what it is. So what do you do with this? Here we go. Oh, she's shocked.
If
I'm
you've ever
shocked.
paid for sex, you said no. The lie detector test determined that's a lie.
And that actually surprises me, because I really thought he was one of those douchebags. If I don't have to pay for it, I get it for free. Maybe in his head, paying for it is like, well, I paid for the date, so I bought you Red Lobster. You owe me a blowjob. Like, I guess in a way that's paying for sex, right? You ate the lobster bits you're putting out tonight, like, because he looks like that kind of guy, And this poor girl, like, she's probably a nice girl. And all she's really looking for is somebody to fulfill that fantasy. And it just doesn't exist, though, This is not the basis for a healthy relationship. And look at him. Oh, well.
Second category, secret affairs. We asked you, are the text messages and phone numbers that Corey finds, are they...
Look at, he's hanging this. He knows. He's not. It's just done. It's over. It's over. This is this is the end of the game. This is being down by 19 with a minute left in game 7. Like, it's over. It's done. Hang your head.
Cheating with. You said no. The lie detector test determined that's a lie. We asked you, when you come home smelling like sex, is it because you are out cheating? You said no.
Of course it
The lie
was.
detector test determined that's a lie.
Of course it was. No, honey, I was out rubbing shrimp all over my testicles, and that's where that smell come from. Come on. You know how I love shrimp? I love them so much I fuck them.
We asked you, when you at your friend's house, did you do that to trick Corey into thinking that you were there, but really you were out cheating? You admitted that you were out cheating. The lie determined you were telling the truth.
See, I'm honest. Fucking
We
dick.
asked you, how many times did you
This
cheat
guy's
on
such a
Corey during
dick.
a pregnancy? You said once. Lie detector test determined that's a lie 9 times.
9 times, at least, that he could remember. 9 times, one for every month, Hey, look at, she's shocked. Really?
Category 3.
Did you really do that to me?
Young.
Too young.
We
Of
asked
course you
do
were.
you think you were too young to have a baby? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
This dude will be too young at 45. He's never going to grow up. He's, again, just got it all over him. He's got that look, And this poor girl, she's going to love him for the rest of her life, and he is going to dump on her and dump on her and dump on her until she gets wise and realizes what a piece of shit he is, right? So let's see what Corey does with this information now, okay? Because you can see we got about 2 minutes left, which means we get to see the aftermath of this. So here we go.
We asked you, since having the baby, do you regret sticking around? You said no. The lie detector
Sticking it
test
in.
determined that was a lie.
Of course it was.
We asked you, have you fallen out of love with Corey? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
Right. See, now he admitted he doesn't love her, right? He's too young to commit and everything. Like, this is it. Now, this is his out. Like, he's finally been honest. This guy's finally been honest. I'm not in love with her anymore. I'm not in love. It's done. I don't want to be in this. I'm too young. I don't want to commit. I want to fuck whatever I can. I got an itchy nose. I hate when that happens when we're doing this.
We asked you,
Here
do
we
you
go.
want to be with Corey? You said yes. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
And there it is. Like, okay, I'm out of love with her. I'm too young to commit. I wish I never did this. I wish she didn't have the kid, everything, but I want to be with her. Well, why? Like, why? It's so incongruous that it boggles my mind. Why would he even say that? Like, oh, this is what she wants to hear. That I'm out of love with her, but I'm willing to stay. For what? Don't do me any fucking favors. You think that dick is so golden that she wanted, like, oh yeah, okay, Yeah. She's cute. She get it. Trust me, your friend is more than willing to fuck her. Just so you know, your friend is lining up right now. See, I told you so. He's waiting back home, wherever the fuck that is, going, I told you he was cheating on you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I may be a coward, but I'm a greedy little coward. Yes. Little Daffy Duck there.
And we asked you, do you see yourself spending the rest of your life with
Fuck
Corey?
no.
You said yes. The lie detector test determined that's a lie.
Yeah, no shit.
taking all I have not to come over there right now.
What? And do what? Kiss him?
No.
Blow him?
See, Corey is the adult one here.
Is she? See, now I disagree with that. He is. Because he realizes he's too young for this. He doesn't want to be committed. He's not in love. Like I may not like this guy. A little bit of me despises him, probably out of jealousy than anything else. But anyway, he's honest. Like, look, yeah, it's done, and the only dishonest part is he doesn't want to really crush this girl. So he's saying, well, yeah, I want to be with her. Like I really want to be with her. God, she's the love of my life. I can't wait to go home every day. And she's the one with this fantasy. She's the grown up here. Maury is wrong. Maury, you're wrong.
She's the adult.
How do you figure? How do you figure? How do you figure that? She's not.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Everything you've heard on this test,
But
you want to be with him? But you want him to be a father to your child.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Anything to say?
I'm gonna trap him with another one.
Lap
Maybe.
dance isn't paying for sex.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Lap dance ain't paying for sex. The blowjob after, by the way, she just gave me because I'm cute. So that wasn't paying for sex either. So lap dance was what I paid for, not the blowjob.
We'll be back right
This
after.
guy's a real piece of work. During the break.
Because
It's
I'm
funny.
no, I don't understand what's happened. I didn't expect that. 9 women? I don't even know 9 girls.
I don't even know 9
I want
women.
to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't care what that lie detector says. It's what I feel.
No, it's
I don't
not.
know what to say.
See, again, he's got an out. This is the out. Tell her the truth. I don't want to be with you. You repulse me. I come home and I shake my head before I go in the house and go, why the fuck am I doing this? Be honest. This is your opportunity.
It's been 3 years. You're just gonna give up like that now?
No. He's you want to just gonna give up on me? Well, it's been 3 years. This is insanity. This is insanity right here. Oh, it's been 3 years. He's trying to talk her into staying. Why? For what? Dude, they have laundromats. You can go pay people to do your laundry. You can pay people to cook your food. You don't, what are you doing? What? Why? You're done. You're out. You don't want to be there. Man up.
I thought what we had was good, and then this show.
Did you? I thought what we had was good, where I get to go and fuck all the girls that I want to fuck, and I come home and I got a hot meal and clean clothes, I thought that was real good. What, you don't like this? You got a problem with this, honey? And look at her with the clenched fists, and she's her shoulders down, like in such a subservient body pose right there. Like this poor girl, man. And she's pretty, but what the fuck are you doing? But she looks at him like he's a god or some shit like that. And it's just such a shame because he will talk her into staying. I guarantee it. I didn't see this, by the way.
It's already happening before. You know what I mean? We just got back together, and I've been fine. I've been home. I've been hanging out with you. I've been taking care of us.
Sure.
I'm taking care of you. I love you.
Yeah, but is that gonna stay?
No.
Of course it's gonna stay. I want.
No. Look, is that gonna stay? Honey, really? This time you mean it? This time you're not gonna take my heart out and just do a Mexican hat dance on it? You sure? Because, I'm really counting on you now.
You to be
This
here.
poor stupid girl. Aw, and there it is. There it is. The fantasy is now complete again. And he did it for her. He just put the fantasy back in her head. This is the way it's going to. I love you, baby. I love you. You're the love of my life. Don't listen to what that shit says. That's just nothing, man. You know how I feel about you. Oh, please. I guarantee you, all his girlfriends that are watching him on this show right now, is that really your girl? No. She don't mean nothing to me. I just said that to her because, she cooks my meals. I love you. I hope you learned something today, kiddies. This is what happens when children have unprotected sex, right? And when you have these fantasies in your head that you just can't get rid of. Listen, having that fantasy, there's nothing wrong with having dreams and having aspirations and wanting to bring a partner along with that, right? But it has to match the reality. And in this case, her fantasies do not match the reality at all. He's a good-looking guy, sure, whatever. She's a good-looking girl. She'll probably spit out a couple more kids. And like I said, they're going to have a horrible life together. And they're going to go through this up and down, in and out, in and out. And until she's going to be at a point where she'll be 40 and she'll finally be at a point where he won't even fuck her anymore. He'll be fucking somebody half her age. And it'll be that whole thing, and she'll hate every girlfriend he has, but she'll know in her heart that she was the love of his life, and it'll be that story, and that's the story that this girl's going to live, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. She has all the information she needs about this guy right here, right? She got it. He doesn't love her. They got into this too young. He wishes they never got. All of this stuff she knows, and she has decided to take it all, wad it up, and throw it away. And believe his bullshit. And God bless him. God bless you. I wish you a great week. My name is Dwight Gillespie. I'm your host. This is Trash TV. Again, like, subscribe, comment down below. We accept all comments. I answer them myself. And by all means, if you found this entertaining, if you enjoyed something you heard, share it with your friends. Let people know. Put it on your social media. And I thank you very much. My name is Dwight. Be well. Have a great week. Bye now.